I'm Phoenix real estate agent John Cunningham with eXp Realty. And she's Jennifer King with RE/MAX in southeastern Pennsylvania. So Jennifer, what I'd like to do is hear a little bit about Lancaster, Pennsylvania. What's it like to live there?
I'm a lifelong resident, absolutely love it here. We have 4 very distinct seasons, which people love. Our proximity, a lot of people don't realize we've got great stuff, very accessible from here. So for example, we're a couple hours from New York City. We're a couple hours from the beaches in Delaware, New Jersey, Maryland. We're close to Washington, D.C. We're about an hour and a half from Baltimore, Maryland. So we just are a really great central location, easy to get to, and yet we've got the small town vibe and also a lot of rural. We're known for our Amish culture here, so we've got a lot of real laid back, cool things as well.
How many people live there?
In the entire county of Lancaster, we've got about 550 to 600,000.
Oh, that's good. That's a good sized place.
In downtown Lancaster City, it's around 60,000. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's I've actually been there, and I think it's so different from anywhere, really. Wouldn't you say? I mean, that's how I felt about it. There's nothing like it.
It is.
You know, the first time you see those guys in the horse and buggy going down the road, you can't watch anything else.
That's true.
When we were there, that's what we did. We watched those guys a lot. We went and ate all their food. I forget the name of the restaurant, but it's a big old cafeteria. Went in there and ate everything. It was good too. Those people can cook.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, hey, a little bit about the real estate. What's the real estate like over there? What's the median home price?
Median home price right now is $218,000. So we're very affordable. We get a lot of people coming out from the surrounding areas because of that, even from Philadelphia, Jersey, New York. A lot of people really like it here, significantly lower, and the cost of living is a lot lower as well.
Yeah, $218,000. That is a fantastic price point. I can't imagine very many people who couldn't afford to live in a home. I bet the percentage of people who own homes there is probably pretty high. Why don't you tell me about your favorite neighborhood in Lancaster?
So in our area, people tend to shop by school district. We have a lot of really good school districts. Our county is, from where I live, I'm pretty much in the center of the county, so I can get to any part of the county. It's about 45-minute radius from my house, so that works out really well. So as far as neighborhoods, we have a real variety. We've got, downtown city, Lancaster, with some arts and culture and theater and things. We've got, the rural farmland on the southern end of the county and everything in between across the county. So it's a pretty cool thing. You can be in the city and doing the city thing, and then 3 miles outside the city you're into farmland views. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's really neat. One similarity between where you're at and where I'm at is whenever people ask me to give them the basic bird's eye view of Phoenix, I always point out that we're about 4.5 hours from the beach, we're 5 hours from San Diego, we're about 6 hours from LA, we're 8 hours to New Mexico, being in the heart of New Mexico, and Mexico is 3.5 hours away. And so, there's a lot in my place that is accessible really quick. We're in a desert, but the ocean's only 3.5, 4 hours away. The mountains are really not far at all. We have mountains here in town. Most people don't know that, but we also have, bigger mountains with big pine trees and bears and lions and the whole gamut, less than 4 hours from my front door. So yeah, this is Arizona has a really diverse topography, I should say. So this is a state where if you're tired of being in the desert during the summer, you can pack up your truck and head up to the mountains, do a little camping, and get out of it pretty quickly, or go to the beach. I like that about this place.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so something else that I'll talk about is one of our neighborhoods, just a big area. Downtown Phoenix is really coming on. About 10, 12 years ago, you wouldn't have said that. You'd say it's kind of boring and nobody does anything down there, and it kind of shuts down at around 5 after work. That's how it was, but everything's changed. There's a lot of money been poured into downtown. A lot of residences have been built there in terms of mid-rise and high-rise buildings, single-family homes. A lot of businesses have gone in. We've got the Phoenix Suns. We've got ASU Sun Devils not too far away. So downtown Phoenix, there's a lot to do there. There's Gamage in Tempe where you can see plays. There's the Herberger in downtown Phoenix. There's a lot to do there. So this downtown area in Phoenix has really come around, and it's a fun place to spend time. I always enjoy it. So I like that. And it sounds like you've got plenty of fun things to do there in Lancaster. What do you like to do on a weekend there? What keeps you in the Lancaster area rather than, getting in the car and driving 5 hours away? What is it that you like about your area specifically?
Well, all of our friends and family are here.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it's just the accessibility to be able to sneak out and do a day trip here and there or run away for a weekend. It's so convenient. And, we have a lot to do here. Lancaster City has really put an emphasis thrust same thing into the arts and culture scene. So there's just really cool every block restaurants and different to get out and support the small local businesses. There's some really great boutiques downtown. They actually took I don't know if you remember Watt and Shan, the big department store back in the day. They kept the historic facade on it, but built a Marriott hotel right behind it. So that's a really neat thing directly in Center City. You can stay at the Marriott and walk all around and do things there. So that's pretty cool.
How do you talk about areas? Like, is it just like the whole thing's like one giant neighborhood?
People shop for whatever they're looking for, whether they want like the busier center county stuff or they want the outskirts to be closer to Harrisburg or commuting to Baltimore or DC.
How about
so they shop more specifically
styles?
by area than neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah, home architecture, just like everywhere, I guess, has evolved over time. So we're a pretty old city. And so we have a lot of homes built in the 1800s, very colonial style. We've got a lot of, we also have some even like back to the 1700s log cabins and things. So they're pretty cool. And then of course, as the mid-century modern came in, we've got a little bit of that as well. We're a pretty conservative area. So those kind of different architectures aren't huge here like they maybe are in some other areas, but we have really beautiful brick 4-square homes and a lot of just very traditional, I would say, styles, but that has evolved also. Now we're into the more open floor plans, but still the real strong incorporation of stone and brick. Lancaster County has been voted one of the best places to retire in the US as well. So we have a lot of people moving here from other areas. We've got some really nice 55 plus communities and things. And we also were nominated, our little town of Lidditz was nominated as America's coolest small town here a few years ago. And so that's also a really fun place. They do a thing every second Friday where the shops stay open a little later. It's a great little walkable town with a park and just really cool little town.
Hey, if you're even thinking about living in Lancaster, I wanted to let you know that I've got Jennifer's channel linked below so you can check that out. And also she's provided a link to a video all about living in Lancaster. So click on that and you'll be taken into Lancaster and it'll make you want to move even more. So both of us would love for you to subscribe to our channels. If you're interested in Phoenix, you can click on the link below for that. And also wanted to let you know that I've got a really cool video that I just completed for the Arizona Biltmore area. It's one of the great neighborhoods in our town. You can click on that above and go check out the Arizona Biltmore. In the meantime, Jennifer, I just wanted to say thanks for joining me, and everybody else, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you later.